believe so. Yes, sir.
My perception is that the FAA is trying to get this in under the radar, and one of the reasons I say that is because of the Part 150 noise exposure map that was produced, I believe, by your organization in June of 2014.
It was.
It uses 2013 and 14 information about noise produced by the planes, and it projects to 2018 what it will look like based on changes in flight patterns and so forth. There are maps showing that in 2013, these are the flight patterns that are used. It just so happens that the 2018 map shows exactly the same flight patterns with the exact same percentages of each type of airplane using those flight patterns. And I understand that the information on the flight patterns is provided by the FAA to the airport, and then the airport is responsible for producing the noise exposure maps. So,
okay, so let me give you an update on that. So, just so everyone is aware, as the gentleman mentioned, the airport prepared a noise exposure map update study, and it concluded last year. Didn't conclude, but that's when we finished the documentation of it, and it looks at the noise levels around the airport. So we have two. We do 2013, which is kind of our existing conditions, and then we project out the conditions in 2018. So through that process, you're supposed to look at, well, what are the potential changes that may occur in the future. We provided that document to the FAA several times for their review before we submitted it to them in a final way. And we never received a comment back from the FAA saying that you didn't include these new procedures. That was never a comment that we received. So we went forth, unknowing, and submitted it. Now they never approved or accepted that document. In the process that they were reviewing it is when these procedures changed. And then at that point they just stopped reviewing it and said, we're not going to do anything with that. So we just heard though this week that the FAA has come back and has instructed the city and the aviation department to resubmit the document and recalculate the 2018 to reflect new flight procedures. Now, I don't know that there's a decision yet within the city of well, what are the new flight procedures that they would put in?